And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the Copper Box Arena in London, England, the time has arrived. This is our main event of the evening. He was a 2008 Olympic silver medalist, and now is a professional. He has a record consisting of 24 wins, just one defeat, one draw, with 19 of his 24 wins coming by way of a knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Zhilei Big Bang Zhang. He was a 2012 Olympic silver medalist, and now is a professional. He is undefeated with 15 wins. 14 of his 15 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the reigning and defending WBO interim heavyweight champion of the world, Joe the Juggernaut Joyce.
Okay guys, both you both in the dressing room, we both know what to expect. Keep it clean break straight away when told. Both you watch your heads in close, good luck to you both. Touch gloves. Good luck lads.
Zhilei Zhang, the over-under 8.5 and a -450 bet. But the fight won't go the distance, according to Joe Fortbach. We're inside the Deadly Wager studios right here, across from the Caesars Palace in Las Vegas, Nevada.
258.
Too lower than he usually come in. Normally he's around the 275, 271, around that weight. I think he came in at a lower weight. Yes, he's because he's more conditioned, but the thing is he wants to box a little bit more. He's in there with a tremendous boxer.
Dual Olympic silver medalist, 2008 Olympic silver medalist Zhang, and 2016 Olympic silver medalist Joe Joyce.
Timmy Svelte is a fancy way of saying skinnier. And, you know, Zhang is still the more fluid fighter here.
Yes.
He's less robotic. And what he said,
Ooh, look at that shot.
1-2.
See that left hand right there. Ooh,
Density or not, Joe Joyce landing big, taking big shots from the man who said he may be the juggernaut, but my shots are armor piercing.
it's not something you can replicate very easily.
Yeah, but he wears it well too. Zhang, I mean, he got a little flab around the waist area, but he looks good. It's a solid 280.
Wake-up call from Joe Joyce, who lands a nice overhand right, but so far, Zhilei Zhang laying the leather on the face of Joe Joyce.
Exactly what he told us to look for, the straight left hand and the right hook.
I mean, Joyce doesn't move his head. He boxes straight up and down.
And we saw him have conditioning issues against Jerry Forrest, where he dropped him in each of the first 3 rounds and then suffered kidney damage and dehydration down the line and settled for a draw. So he knows what he's up against.
Look at Joyce trying to box a little bit. You see, Joyce ain't coming forward like he usually does. He's not mauling. He's trying to box. He's trying to take his time. He feels that punching power of Zhang.
And it's also rare for Joyce to be facing a guy with the same dimensions as his, 80-inch reach and 6'6" in height.
See, this is a straight left hand. Nice body shot, but the right hook. We was talking about the straight left hand of Zhang, but the right hook. Joyce pay for that shot anytime he keeps those hands high.
Again, the 2 punches he told us to look out for yesterday, straight left, right hook.
Zhang coming off of a failed attempt at the IBF mandatory against none other than Filip Hrgović. He said the lesson learned is don't leave it in the judge's hands and don't leave any doubt, as Joyce opens up this second round with a long overhand right.
You got to figure it at some point, despite his great chin.
But right now, what you're seeing is Joyce now starting to get into the rhythm. Once he gets his jab going, then everything, his offense works. Ooh, that shot right there buckled Joyce.
You don't hear that every day.
There's a left that stuns Joe Joyce. And let's see how he weathers this storm from Zhilei Zhang.
Zhang can't miss with the straight left hand. All night long. I mean, it's easy work. This is easy picking. When I saw the odds, Bernardo, I said, oh my goodness, they tripping on the odds.
Did you bet?
No, I didn't bet.
There.
I didn't bet. No, but when I saw the odds.
Now here comes the return fire from Joe Joyce.
There's the heart.
Trying to back up Zhang. Blood emanating from the nose of Joe Joyce. Blooded out of the mouth in the first round, bleeding from the nose in round 2.
He's buying his time. He's letting Joyce get comfortable, and he wants to run him into another shot.
There it is.
He just did.
That straight left. It's like a missile that cannot miss the juggernaut. Body work from Joe Joyce. That's one way to slow down Zhang.
This is the rock'em sock'em robot stuff.
We anticipated this, and the work rate for Joe Joyce usually throws 80 punches around. He's thrown 84 total.
But I don't see the same power, the same authority coming for the punches of Joe Joyce. Seems still a little bit buzzed.
Let's take a look at the left hand that did that damage.
Yeah, keep your head on the line. I mean, you don't move it at all. Yeah, that's what you're going to get. You're going to receive that all night. And we know that's the case with Joe Joyce. He doesn't move his head off, and he tries to deflect shots.
For Zhilei Zhang, and no matter what the bone density, the inflammation on the right eye is gonna give Joe Joyce trouble.
Bone density may be an overrated virtue.
But the heart is not overrated, and here
Yes.
comes Joe Joyce coming out 1-2 quick here in round 3. That right eye is worrisome in terms of how inflamed it's gotten so fast.
Good shot.
That'll be a sense of urgency for Joe Joyce here. Now Zhilei Zhang with the short right hook to the chin of Joe Joyce and the left.
If he wins this and becomes the mandatory.
You just better not run out of juice.
No,
I mean, he's won the first 2 rounds. If he runs out of
that's the
juice, then it's a problem. Joe Joyce is going to come on towards the back end. We know his conditioning is elite.
Nice body work from Zhang. Nice left hook from Joe Joyce after taking a double left jab. And 2 straight lefts from Zhang.
See that activity right there. Touching him. It doesn't matter where he's hitting him. He just wants to lay a glove on him.
Right uppercut on the inside from Zhang.
Keep him defensive.
And this is Joe Joyce waking up, as Ismael Salas was exhorting him to do after that second round. Oh, nice straight left from Zhang.
He does not load up with that shot.
No.
I mean, it's so hard to see. It's so quick and so precise.
Oh! There again. Joe Joyce answers with a jab, but I'm sure Zhang will take a jab over those 2 lefts that he's able to land on the chin of Joyce.
You hit me with my best shot, and I'm right here in your face.
But Zhang continues to do damage. His shots are the most telling so far through the first 3 rounds
That's
against
a Joyce round.
Zhilei Zhang.
shot is to close that right eye with left hands.
I agree. So far, Zhang is outlanding Joyce by 5 punches. Now Joyce, his punch output has increased 210 over 3 rounds. That's at a 70 punch per round pace, closer to his 80 punches per round that he's used to putting out. Didn't win him that 3rd round. It was the best round for Joyce, and he is the hometown fighter.
Joyce getting busy now, finding room for his right hand.
We talked about how important that early start was going to be for him. It worked out so far, and now Joyce is coming on.
Joyce is coming on. He's going the right way, too. He's moving the right way. And that's to the weak side of the southpaw. Towards the left, towards the right jab of the southpaw. You can also be counting the activity of Joyce.
And that right hand from Joyce, which is starting to find the chin of Zhilei Zhang. There's that straight left once again and follows it up.
Double. Back-to-back left hands.
There's another straight left right around the glove of Joe Joyce from Zhilei Zhang. This is a clinic on the southpaw left by Zhang, and how not to defend it by Joyce. That could be worrisome as the fight progresses, because those shots continue to land, opening up a right hook from Zhilei Zhang.
Do you realize this is a 280-pound or so heavyweight, and Joyce is just eating these straight shots right into his chin, right into his face. It doesn't look like you can take Joyce out with a punch, but you can close his eye.
Absolutely. If you keep
And
landing
force
like
the issue.
that,
Force the issue with the ref or the doctor.
It lasts in your head, and obviously, you know, when I show you on the breakdown that you have Joyce, he keeps his head right on that center line. He doesn't move it. That was going to be a problem for him in this fight.
Salas also demanded that Joyce pick up the pace. That's his best shot here, Mark. He needs to keep Zhang off of him and keep that left hand from being able to not only be thrown, but connect like it is once again here in round 5.
And if you push the pace against a counterpuncher, you know, you're able to throw shots, deflect a lot of the shots that are coming your way, the counters.
Especially a counterpuncher whose stamina is suspect. But that straight left isn't stopping, man.
My goodness, when we take a look at the power punch over the last few fights for Zhilei Zhang, he is on fire tonight comparatively. Continues to worsen. There's a left hook, and if he's not seeing the lefts, that is going to cause even more trouble as you finally take a look at those CompuBox numbers that favor Zhang. And
Yeah, but I don't know if he's going to get credit from the judges, but
Wait till you see this uppercut he's going to be trying to throw in a minute, Zhang.
Zhilei Zhang said is going to pierce the armor of the Juggernaut. And you see the bloody nose, the closed eye from Joe Joyce. A bad combination.
I mean, he's catching those shots.
Yep, pairing.
Yeah, Zhang right now is playing with house money right now. He's taking his time. He's trying to allow Joyce to wear himself down.
I don't know, Timmy. He cannot play with house money being on the road.
Right now.
Being on the road. A guy who has a reputation for fading.
That left hand is totally demolishing the face of Joe Joyce.
Now, Zhang is bleeding from the nose, too, and he's been kind of quiet the last minute or so. He can't give away time in the rounds.
There's that jab from Joe Joyce. Can he pick up the energy, pick up the pace here on Zhilei Zhang? The bruising on the face of Joe Joyce is impressive. That was like the doctor is coming in as time is called to check on that right eye of Joe Joyce. Anytime the doctor whispers to the referee, that cannot be good for the fighter who's being checked out. And every time Zhang lands one of those hammering left hands, it makes it worse.
But now we're going to see the urgency with which Joyce fights back.
We talked about Zhang has never earned a stoppage past the 5th round. And Mark, you mentioned it earlier. It may not be a knockout, but it could be a stoppage based on that eye.
We're also going to see if Zhang can answer his critics, which call him into account for fading in all his big fights.
Now a right-left combination, another straight left. And you said Zhang wasn't throwing? Well, Zhang says, here's some more. Big bang. And
Here comes the doctor.
This cannot be good for Joe Joyce as the inflammation now completely closes that eye. Still see, he's going to plead to continue, but the fight is over. And Zhilei Zhang has pulled off the minus 1100 upset on Joe Joyce, the Juggernaut.
For your winner by way of technical knockout and